Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, welcome back. This will be a pick a card reading on what are strangers' first impression of you. So from left to right, you have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. You have the Six of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Justice. I feel like when people first see you, they could feel like they recognize you. They could mistake you for someone that they know or once knew. I was going to use this Justice card for your pick a card for this pile. So there's something about you that's very familiar to people. They could see you as someone who is very excited about life. Some of you could look younger than your actual age. You could have to always show your ID or show some type of proof that you are the age that you are because of how young you look. But your energy, your vibe is very youthful. People see you as someone who's very excited about life. They feel like you're someone who has overcome something and now you are able to fully pursue what makes you happy. People's first impression of you is that you're in a very balanced place right now and things are working out in your favor. I feel like people like staring at you as well. You could be someone who's just in your own world. You could like to dance and sing. Even if you're out in public, even if you're by yourself, you don't care who's watching you. You're just having fun, enjoying your life. You have people that admire you for that. They could assume that you're spoiled or you're just well taken care of. They feel like you have somebody that's doing something for you, making life easier for you. People automatically assume that you live in a very nice and luxurious home. They could feel like you drive a very nice vehicle. They just see you as someone who's well kept. You could have a lot of people who want to help you as well, even if it's just little small things, carrying your groceries to the car, or you may have people that just offer to pay for something for you. You could also have people who just give you free things. You have this very kind vibe to you. You could have really big eyes. You have this brightness, and it just makes people gravitate towards you. There's people that make excuses just to talk to you. Even when they know that you're not someone that they're actually familiar with, they don't mind approaching you and just asking you random questions. You could have people who end up venting to you, randomly telling you their whole life story or expressing to you how their day was. They feel very comfortable speaking to you and being around you. You have a very welcoming and inviting spirit. You have the Chariot, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. People feel like if they see you again, you're going to be in a better position than you were the last time they saw you. They see you as someone who has goals and you're going to make it very far in life. And they could also assume that you may not be too sure on exactly where you want to go, what you want to do, or who you want to be. They feel like eventually you'll be able to figure out what that path is for you. But they see you as someone who's just very fun. You don't mind trying new things. Some of you could have just moved to a new area and you have a lot of people watching you. They see you as someone who's eventually going to figure it out. Even if you're lost or you're confused, they feel like you're going to find your way. But it seems like you went through a lot and you were able to overcome that, and now you're reaping the benefits of it. You're reaping your rewards. And they see you as someone who's very curious. You're excited to try new things, meet new people. You could always smile. You could be someone who tips very well. You just have this fun energy to you. You have people that are also very curious about you. They want to know what you've experienced in life and how are you in this energy. Even if this is just through passing, people still think about you even after the fact, and they just kind of wonder about you, where you are, wonder what you've done differently. They wonder if you were able to find your way. They can't necessarily pinpoint you, but they feel like if they were to be a part of your life, it'll be very spontaneous. You're someone who can be very unpredictable. You have the Four of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Strength. Yeah, you're always on the go. And you're someone who's not afraid to be in this energy. You're not afraid to try different things and explore and travel. You're not afraid of that new beginning. You don't feel embarrassed if you're not sure of which direction to go or how to get to a certain location, because you know you're going to find out eventually. You're going to figure it out eventually. But they see you as someone who's very childlike, very youthful, and very spontaneous. And they have a lot of questions. They could question like your style. Some of you may have like a lot of piercings, tattoos. You could have different color hairstyles. It's like you stand out, but you're not trying to in a way. Like you're not doing it for attention, or you're not doing it for anyone's validation. This is just like who you are, and you're embracing who you are. You're having fun. They could think that you're someone who just moved out of your parents' home, or you just finally decided to step into your own and do your own thing and completely block out any type of outside judgment. So yeah, you just have this like curiosity spirit to you. And it's like right now you're in a place where you're just trying new things. Nothing is necessarily set in stone. You're just like going with the flow. That's strangers' first impression of you. So yeah, that's your reading pile 1. I hope it resonates. Hopefully you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll greatly appreciate that. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye. You have the Five of Wands, the Hermit, and the Lovers. So a stranger's first impression of you is that you're someone who is to yourself. You don't want to be bothered. You could be someone who stays out of drama. You may not be too much of a people person. They feel like that you're committed to someone, and that is your main focus, you and your partner. That's really it. You don't care to let anyone else in, or you just don't care to be bothered with other people that are outside of the two of you. This could be mainly like places that you may frequent, grocery stores, hair salons, nail shops, whatever. They feel like you're in and out. So you may not spark up too much conversation. You're just like to yourself. So people automatically don't feel like they can approach you because it doesn't seem like you'll be too receptive to any type of small talk or any conversation. So they see you as someone who's very closed off, but it's like you're content though. You're not like, they're not getting anything negative from you. It's just you're content with the way things are, and you don't care to make any changes because this is what's working for you and this is what's making you happy. You could have some coworkers, or like I say, wherever you frequent, there's people that do gossip about you. They kind of wonder like, what is your life like when you go home? Like, how does your home look? How does your room look? They want to know like, do you have like a huge home? Do you have like a walk-in closet? They're very like, I don't know, these are people that are just bored, especially if this is like a work environment. They have nothing else to do. It could be really slow around this time at this job. So it's like, they're just saying stuff. But they're curious to know, like, why are you so closed off? What is it that you have going on in your life that makes you feel so content? They could also talk about how you always have money, or you're always able to pay for things. Especially if this is like a routine. They are talking about how you always, like the check always clears. You always are able to afford something, or you have like this routine that may be a little expensive to them, that may be out of their price range, but they feel like you're always able to afford it. So they could be curious to know, like, what do you do for work? Do you work from home? Are you an influencer? Is your partner an influencer? Does your partner take care of you? You may have someone try to spark up this conversation with you, but it's just like work gossip. They're just bored. These are just bored employees or bored people that are trying to figure out what's actually going on in your personal life. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Some of you, this could be very specific. Like I said before, if you do frequent a certain place and you're always like taking care of something, like if you always get your hair done, your nails done, you're always shopping for new clothes, you're always doing something consistently, you have some people that are upset about that. These are just random people. Well, I wouldn't say they're random, but like they're random enough to where you don't really know them like that. And they're talking about how they always see you with something, like you're always taken care of. You always look like things are easy for you. There's somebody here that wants you to like purchase something, or I don't know, this is very weird. Like I said, this could be very specific, but I'm getting like mainly if this is a grocery store that you frequent, somebody is wanting you to pick up the wrong item, or like if you always go to get a certain item at the grocery store, they're like waiting for you to come pick up a specific one. Like I'm just getting specifically, if you put something on the conveyor belt and you do this like the same time every month, this is someone who's like, oh no, I have a better one in the back, or I have a better one over there, you should take this one instead. Or you know, the fresh ones, they're in the back, I can go get it for you. But it's like they have, this is weird. Anyways, People are just feeling some type of way because you're comfortable. It makes me think about when you're in a work environment and you're like the quiet one, and it makes people upset because like they feel threatened by you, or they feel like you are weird. It's a very like crazy energy here, and it's because you're just minding your business. These could be people that don't like what they're doing for work. They don't like their day-to-day routine, and they feel like seeing you every single day or every other day, once a month, twice a month, whatever, it's like you always look put together, and it seems like you don't stress or worry about anything. This is their impression of you. They could feel like you're stuck up. You could just be quiet. You could just be someone who's to yourself, but they feel like you're stuck up. It's like they go from feeling like you're someone who's to yourself, you're just living your life, doing your thing, you know, you don't bother anyone, to feeling like, how are you still able to maintain this? Like, why haven't you fallen off yet? Why haven't you like missed a day or missed a month? At first it was very like calm. They didn't really think too much about it, but then it started to, at first their energy was very much like chill about it, but then they started to think deeper about your life. It's like people trying to figure out what you have going on just to have something to talk about. A lot of you are with your person. You could feel like you and your person have a past life connection. You could feel like you two are soulmates, and you could be very happy in this relationship and this connection. This could also be what is coming towards you, and I feel like that's all that matters to you. That is all that you focus on. So even outside of these people, these random people that are just weird, it's like you're not really worried about that. You don't care about what people have to say, and that could be one of the main reasons why you're just to yourself, because people are very judgmental and entitled. You have the Eight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and you have the Devil. Yeah, it's like there's a back and forth energy here where you, of course, you're going to have the good and the bad, but it's like there's people that will first have an impression of you that is pretty neutral, and then it's like the more they see you, the worse it gets. And I feel like it's mainly because they feel like they can't come to you and get any type of information out of you. But these are people that never try. They just feel intimidated to approach you. Some of you could have RBF, and that could also be why they're like just making these assumptions. Some of you, they could have seen you grow in a way, because there's like a specific group of people that know you, or they see you often, and they could have watched you like change your life, watch you become more abundant, more secure, especially within your finances. You could have also bought a new vehicle. They just feel like there's a lot of good things happening for you. But outside of these people, because it's like their energy is just very prominent here, outside of them, these strangers, they see you as someone who is very closed off, and they feel like you are just doing your own thing. And it seems like even if this is their first and last time seeing you, it's like they just think of you as someone who's in and out. You go in, you get what you need to get, and you leave. You don't care to do the small talk or anything like that. So yeah, that's your reading part 2. Hope it resonates. Hopefully you can like, comment, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye. You have the Knight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Judgment. Strangers' first impression of you is that you're someone who's very stable. They could feel like you're somebody who has a lot of love interest. You have a lot of options. They see you as someone who could be non-committal, but they feel very drawn to you. These are people that would risk their situation just to be with you, just to be connected to you, even though they know that it's not the best decision for them to make. Especially like these are people that could be in relationships. They could already have something very serious going on, but they're willing to like take that risk to come towards you. You have a lot of people who are attracted to you just based off of first impression, and they are very drawn to like your materialistic things. If you drive a nice vehicle, you could wear really nice clothes, you could wear a lot of jewelry, but they feel like you're someone who can have whoever you want. When you walk in a room, you turn heads, you catch a lot of people's attention, and they just fixate on you. But these are people that are willing to take a risk, like I said, even with them feeling as though you could end up breaking their heart, or it may end in disaster. They don't mind. They feel like it'll be worth it, whether it's long-term or short-lived. People also feel like you can read them very well. Like they can't get over on you. That's why they feel like you're able to break a lot of people's hearts. you're always like steps ahead of people. They just feel very intense just based off of first impression. You could have very intense eye contact. It's like you make people want to like bow down to you. You make them want to cower away. They don't feel like they can really be themselves, or they can like really boast about their lifestyle, because it's like you are the embodiment of who they may pretend to be. You expose a lot of people. You just, I don't know, it's like you make people feel some type of way. Definitely the first thing that they see is your money. They see you as someone who has a lot going on. They see you as someone who's extremely stable. You have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Strength. Yeah, it's like you are the real deal. It's like if there's someone who's being a poser, as soon as you step in a room, people know. They can see the difference between somebody who is pretending versus someone who actually is, and that is you. When you speak, people know that you speak with integrity. They know that what you're saying is truth, is facts. If you were to tell people that you run a business or you own your home, you could have built your home, like whatever success you speak about in your life, they definitely believe that that is the truth. But they feel like you're someone who's very confident, very dominant. You're very wise. You have a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. You're someone who people would want to allow to lead them. You could have people who come up to you and ask you for advice. People could ask you about, where did you get this? Where did you get that? Where do you work at? You could have a lot of people ask you, where do you work? What do you do for a living? How do you maintain this lifestyle? Especially in this economy. So there's a lot of curiosity when it comes to you, but they know that whatever you respond to them with, they believe that it's facts. They know that it's facts. You're just a very honest and thorough person. So you have people that do want to get to know you more, but it seems like they kind of feel afraid to even like carry a conversation with you for too long, because they don't want to hold you up. They feel like you have stuff to do, you have better things to do. These are people that just wish they had more people like you around them to help them grow. But first impression, they definitely see you as an inspiration. And you definitely turn heads when you walk in the room. You have the Four of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, you're very established. It doesn't surprise them if you are married, if you settle down already. Like, they see you as someone who is solidified. You've accomplished a lot. People feel like they have to be on your level to even be able to approach you for real. So you're very intimidating, but you're also very captivating, and people are very, very curious to know more about you. If you were to give them your name or any like small piece of information, they will immediately go searching online to try to find your social media, to try to see if they can get more information about you without having to like verbally speak to you directly. People want to watch you and see what you're going to do next, see your growth, see your success. Some of you could have been on TV, or you could be very popular on social media, or this is what you're aiming towards. So they're like excited to be able to look back at the moment when they cross paths with you, once they see you on TV, and be able to say, oh, I saw them before they was on that show. Like, people kind of want to gatekeep you in a way. Or they like to be the ones to say, I knew them first. I knew Pile 3 first. I knew Pile 3 before they started to do this. Or I knew them, before they reached this milestone. So you have a lot of admirers. Even just based off of first impression, people want to know more about you. So you're telling people your name, your information, they're like searching you up immediately. Like, before you even drive off, they're already searching, trying to figure out, who are you? So yeah, that's your reading, Pile 3. I hope it resonates. Hopefully you like, comment, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. And yeah. Thank you for watching. Bye.